So you and your spouse agree to do a weekly check-in, but then the time comes and you just want to avoid it. I get it. Stay tuned and I'll share 3 ways in how to overcome marriage problems in connecting. If you're excited about this video, give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for a new video every Wednesday. Hi, my name is Danielle West, and my husband and I have co-founded intentionalmarriages.net. We have mentored over 100 couples on these type of topics, and we find that most couples want to just brush the little things under the rug. But what we find over time is that they end up exploding into something so much bigger. By the end of this video, you'll have 3 alternatives to help you deeply connect with your spouse. The purpose of a weekly check-in is to address issues in a relationship so resentment doesn't build up. You can see in this video here the 4 questions we encourage couples to ask each other. Now, there are several reasons why couples won't do the weekly check-in. You're having a great day. Why ruin the mood? You have such limited time together. Why ruin the mood with a weekly check-in? Or a check-in only starts a fight. The last one is how my husband felt with me, and he felt like he was walking on eggshells. And I'm thinking, I shut down during a fight. How is he walking on eggshells? And that's exactly why he was walking on eggshells, is because I would shut down. And he was afraid to say anything to me because I would shut down and go away for a few days. I'm incredibly remorseful about that, but I think some of you can relate to it. So comment below which of these reasons that you use to avoid a weekly check-in with your spouse. I'm definitely number 5. How do you push through the reasons I just talked about? How do you push through and have a weekly check-in?
Sometimes we forget how to do the easiest thing in the world, which is just to talk to each other.
Here's our first recommendation. Let's say your spouse is all about harmony. They don't want to upset the apple cart. They just want to get along. So how do we even attempt to have a weekly check-in? Here's what we recommend. As we discussed in the weekly check-in video, we talk about our hopes and dreams. Why not just talk about your hopes and dreams? You need to build some positive reinforcement and get some positive vibes rolling.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
So that when you come to a weekly check-in, it's not just all, oh, I'm nervous about talking about our issues. So talk about your hopes and dreams. Talk about what you're looking forward to and what you hope for. I think over time that helps build that positive love tank that eventually you work in the other steps and it won't be as hard. The second reason couples don't want to do a weekly check-in or can't do a weekly check-in is because of time. Life is full of responsibilities.
Dad, Nigel hit Kim with a dart, and I assume he will be punished.
Jake, get me a Band-Aid, okay? Here, go stir. You like to stir. Here, let's take a look at
The
it.
kids' schedule is just chaotic, keeping up with the house. How do you have a weekly check-in if you don't have time for one? Well, hopefully you have enough time to at least review each other's schedule. And this also helps build some positive reinforcement into doing this weekly check-in. So let's say you look at your schedule and you see some big appointments coming up. You see that one of you has a really big meeting with your boss or a big client, or that you have a big doctor's appointment. Make a note on your calendar to follow up with your spouse. Let your spouse know, hey, I know this meeting is coming up for you. Wanted to let you know I'm thinking about you and praying for you. Or the doctor's appointment. Send them a text and say, hey, I know you're walking into this doctor's appointment. Be sure to call or text me afterwards. Let me know how it goes. So now you're building that connection during the week, even though life may feel like it's really chaotic with your schedule. So that's another step on how to stay connected and not do the full weekly check-in, but at least a portion of it. So the last tip is the hardest, but we feel we need to point it out. For some couples, we pay more attention to our car and getting it washed, having the tires rotated, getting an oil change, but we don't necessarily pay that much attention to our own relationship. Ouch, that one stings, huh? I know, we've been guilty of not doing a weekly check-in, and every time we avoid it, we have a big blow up a few months later. It's inevitable. Being intentional, as much as you don't like walking into this weekly check-in, I promise you, and I'm such a runner,
We are gathered here
No.
today. Where's she going?
Don't.
Away from conflict, that if you can practice having this weekly check-in, over time, you will feel deeply connected. And you'll be dealing with the issues while they're still small. And they're much easier to talk about because they're so small. So I encourage you, if you want an extraordinary marriage, be intentional with this weekly check-in. And Russ and I are here to help you. If you have questions or you get stuck or you're like, wait a minute, this thing is escalating into fights, please reach out to us. Comment below, we watch our comments, or you can reach out to us on our website, intentionalmarriages.net. We hope and pray for you that you have a thriving marriage. We have a free download here for you to use as a guide to help you with your weekly check-ins, but be sure to reach out to us if you have any questions about the process. If you liked this video, please give us a like, subscribe, and take a screenshot and send this to your friends and ask them to join us. And be sure to tell me if any of these 3 suggestions help you in overcoming your fear of checking in with your spouse. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.